Hello, and thank you for meeting with me today. Today, we're going to be discussing the proposal for a new performance assessment in an effort to improve our employee development program. Throughout today's presentation, I'm going to be referencing various research materials. Please note that you're going to find those sources to this research in the referencing sheet provided. So, let's begin. Historically, let's be honest, our employee performance evaluation has been severely lacking and is flawed. Today, I'm going to discuss some improvements that we can bring to the performance assessment program in order to bring valuable, actionable feedback to our employees, as well as provide managers with a holistic understanding of each of the direct reports and their performance. The first phase of the performance assessment will include a self-assessment for each employee to complete on at least an annual basis. This assessment will include behavioral questions, both pertaining to their work behaviors as well as any outside of work downtime behaviors. These questions will be answered using a behaviorally anchored rating scale, which was developed by Campbell in 1990. The second phase of the performance evaluation will be completed by the employee's direct manager. We will be able to answer those questions on the same behavioral anchored rating scale pertaining to the employee's task-oriented behaviors as it pertains to their job role and responsibilities. They're also going to assess their employees' norms in regards to any safety behaviors, any concerning behaviors, as well as to report if there were any safety incidents in the past year. This will help bring an in-role perspective for their performance, as well as understand the employee's hazardous behaviors, as discussed by Murphy in his Model for Job Performance from 1994. Thirdly, in an effort to bring a more holistic feedback and understanding to their interpersonal oriented behaviors, colleagues will also provide feedback to one another. Each coworker will request the feedback from their coworkers, and this will be part of their annual review process. They are required to ask at least 3 other coworkers, in addition to their manager, to provide this feedback. In addition to the task-oriented behaviors, coworkers will also assess one another on their interpersonal interactions, such as how willing are they able to help one another out on various projects. This evaluation will seek to understand how each individual is able to maintain positive interactions with coworkers in both work-related sense and in a personal sense. Since annual reviews can be difficult to capture all of the input and feedback from throughout the year, we're also going to implement a feedback and lessons learned at the conclusion of any major project that requires input from various teams. This will give an idea of the employees' contributions and impact on various projects. It will also help us understand how successful they were working across different teams on these various projects, as well as provide any action steps for the future projects that they may be a part of. Lastly, and this is only for if it's applicable for their role, if we regularly collect client or customer feedback, we will also take that into consideration for that employee's annual review. So for this feedback, the rating will be averaged out, and any written feedback direct from the customers would be provided to the employee. Upon conclusion of the feedback, each employee's manager will have an intentional one-on-one discussion to review the employee's annual review and feedback. They'll provide coaching as needed, celebrate their wins, and bring the employee actionable takeaways to improve their performance. Additionally, as available and as applicable, managers will provide customer, client, and/or team feedback on an ongoing and regular basis and as needed. By focusing on the development of our employees, clearly defining their ratings, and giving actionable feedback, we hope to invest in our current workforce, increase each individual's performance, and thus improve not only their job satisfaction, but also our company's performance as a whole. Thank you.